Okay, now so see, you can see here we have uh, created one attribute value, and we have created one attribute dimension over there, and that the custom attribute that we have created, this comes here in this available attribute value list, and we have to, whichever is required, we have to attach it to the member. Next is user defined attributes, which is UDAs. So this UDA, it can be used within calculated scripts, member formulas and forms. An attribute can be created using text, and here multiple UDAs can be associated with users, which is unlike from the custom attributes that we have created. So to create UDA, go on this edit, select the member, go on edit, and here you will find UDA. Here click on this icon, plus icon, and you can create a number of multiple UDAs, and this can be associated with the users. And here it basically doesn't have any hierarchy. So earlier I was telling in the case scenario of global retail, where it has created 4 versions. So the same manufacturing unit, to better analyze their products, they have decided to define several UDAs for this product dimension. So the two we were trying to create in the attributes, but since there were not a valid data for that, so it was basically release date and stock keeping unit. And there are many others that they have created. First I've taken release date. Here I've created one UDA. Then it could be next is product life cycle. Next is the channel, to differentiate various sales channels like online or maybe retail or wholesale. So I've created 3 of them. And to select this particular, you will get this list of UDA on the left hand side, and to associate it you have to select it and bring it down over here. Unlike attributes, you can select more than one UDA for a particular member. So here you see the attribute value, we cannot select more than one. But for the UTA, if you see, I've created here and selected two of these UTAs for this product P_100. Okay, next is shared members, and let me refresh the database because we have added UTAs over here. So shared member is a copy of an existing member in the hierarchy. They are useful because they save space and processing time in database. Some points to be remembered in when we create shared members. First, the base member should be created first. The existence of base member is required. Then we can create multiple shared members for that particular base member. And then it must be at the lowest level in the hierarchy and it cannot have children. So this is P_100, you see here. Then this is another hierarchy. So I am telling you how to create shared members. Let's suppose this product X is there in computer equipment. So in some of the elements of product X also belong to computer accessories, to this hierarchy. Then we actually want to have the same member over here. So to create one, we have to create P_100, which is a base member, and we are creating a shared member of this P_100. This data storage property here will be shared. It says the properties will be overwritten with the base members properties on choosing shared data storage. So what it means is that the property of this P_100, a shared member, would be similar to the base member, which is P_100. So we'll click on OK and save this. So you see we have created a shared member here, which is P_100 shared. This is P_100, this is the base member, and this has been copied over to here. And this shared member, it can store data, and the values are stored with the base members. So that's it for today. If you have any queries, you may write into us at bispsolutions.com. Thank you.
Under this, This is a no department 000, and when you click here on 100, this is a resources entity. So under that, when you expand this, we have some of the more entities together. Okay. Let me just make it clear. So 110 is for facilities resources, 111 is for west region resources, and so on. Okay. Now we'll just move towards the creating of rule. So move towards the rule. So basically this was the rule I have created for the sake of getting the allocation for the administrator. So either you can again go with the designer view, as well as you can switch towards the edit script mode. So here I've just used the script view. If you need to see the designer view, we have the video regarding that also. You can search it and right on this channel only. And right now I'm just going to show you the edit script mode. So here I've just fixed the base data. I've taken the relative relative of product comma 0. That means I just need the dimension product of all the 0 level members. Then financial year 24 I've taken here. You can take the substitution variable because when you take the current year or next year, then automatically when the value will change, it will get that value. So it is more convenient or more preferable to take the substitution variable, or in case you need to create one, you can create that also. So here I have just taken the financial year 24 because I just need to show you directly about we are just for the sake of testing I'm taking that. And here are descendants of year total. This means I'm going to take here the period under the year total. We are having all the 4 quarters, all the years, like from all the months from January to December. So for that reason I've just taken the descendants of year total. Then I've taken plan. So I've taken here the plan scenario, and the working is the version we have. Alright. So here I have just selected that allocation administrative, which I have just shown you here in the application. So under the accounts, let me show it again. Allocation administration. Copy this and paste here and click on the search option. So here you are having this allocation. This we gonna calculate. So on the left hand side I've taken the allocation administrative is equal to, now 810 is a entity of the head count, not head count. For the HR and administration department, we are having the member name 810. You need to write in the same syntax because otherwise you cannot get the result. Here we just need to specify a single thing also. So if you visit the entity again, 810 belongs to one of the department we have, that is the HR and administration management. See, so my purpose is here very clear. I need to calculate the allocation administrative is equal to 810. Then it's supposed to take all the operating expenses before allocations. It will divide by 9,000. As I have shown you the normal formula, all the expenses, total expenses divided by total head count, number of multiplied by number of head count. So operating expenses before allocation divided by head counts is to invitation, then total department multiply by 9,000. So this particular syntax I have written just to make sure that my formula or my requirement being fulfilled. Okay, so in this way it works. Now I will just first I'll check that if I already have this particular rule in my application, then we don't need to create it once again because it will take so many time and we cannot see the other rules. So if already the rule will be there, then we can just directly validate, deploy and launch it. So this, I guess the name is HR allocation I have created this, the same rule which I have just defined. We need to fix few of the dimensions, like at the rate relative for product, are descendants of all the periods, then plan is a scenario, working is a version, then allocation facilities. Basically I've just changed the rule. Let's take the same. Let me just again go back to the application. Yes, so rather than facilities, I'm going to show you on allocation administrative. So the rule already created, I was just checking for facilities also, that's why it is changed. Now allocation administrative equal to 810 is for the HR and administrative department we have under the entities. Then operating expenses before allocation divided by 9000 are the total head counts to the departments. Now let's try that, is this rule gets validated or not. Say it is validated without any errors. What happens if we take the indentation correctly? So the rule will validate without any errors, but if the way we write the rule is not correct, so definitely it will not validate. Now we will deploy the same. The next way how you deploy this particular rule, just go back to the system view. There are so many rules we have, so from there you just need to select the particular rule, just right click there, and here you can see we have these options like deploy, validate. So in this way you can deploy it. Now here I will just launch the same. So the rule ran without any errors, with no errors. Now we're gonna test the same. So for now I will just refresh and let's change some of the figures. Okay, I will just change the head counts so that you can see the changes over here. 12 from 5 to 15, from 12 to 10, 11. Okay, let's see the results on these 5 entities or regions. Submit data, and we will see the result here only. Okay, let me just highlight it for a while so that you can see the changes clearly. Here we gonna see the changes, and it should be equal to this because here we have already applied the formula. Okay, now let's go to the planning ad hoc option. Here under the calculate we have the business rules. Here is the rule we have created, HR allocation test. Click on launch, refresh. See, we get the values exactly same like this. And how it come? Again, let me recheck it. First it will take the total department, sorry, not from facilities, it will take from total allocation administrative department divided by total head counts and multiply by facilities resources head count. So 766714, it is correct. In the same fashion I will check it for the another one. Again the total will be same, the head count total will also be same, multiply by 15. So it should come like 958392. Now one more thing, if you have the doubt like this, right now it is taking the total department. If you want to take the only resources portion, so you need to first go and check change the property. Here the resources is must having the store property. There should be a dynamic calc, only then it will take the total of all that. Therefore you can only check the total department because you need to change the property just to take the roll up of all the descendants. But right now this is the way how you calculate this, and this is the way how every time you can either want to calculate or allocate the HR and administrative expenses, or sometimes you need to calculate for facilities resources. So in this way it works. So I hope it is clear. Again, if you want to test it for the next one, allocation, right now these are having different figures. See, this is different, this is different. Now we'll change from allocation administrative to the allocation facilities, so that it will work for both of the members, because our purpose is only just allocation of all these expenses, right? So now revalidate it, again validate it without any errors. Now deploy the same and then launch it. So refresh it. See, as soon as I launch the rule, I get the values correctly, because the rule is working in the same way. Just we change the left hand side member, and rest of the things are almost same. We need to take total department divided by total headcount, multiply by individual headcount. So in this way it will give the allocations. So I hope it is clear, and the rest of the rules we'll see in the next session. And if you want to see these rules, so it is already available there on the channel, so please check it, and in case of any doubt we'll discuss it. You can write me in a comment section also. So for now, thank you so much. Here I am just ending the session. Prithvi Raj, are you having any kind of doubt?
No, Anjali.
All right, so thank you for joining.
Yeah.